Good morning, everybody. So, I was editing some videos last night to create my classroom number 2 vlog, and I realized that I just haven't even vlogged or done anything since school started. The last footage I have is actually before Meet the Teacher, right before school started. So I just wanted to check in, and I have my breakfast here. And right now is my conference, so it's 8:24 a.m. on Monday, August 17th. And actually, I don't even know if you can hear me because of the shield, but yes, so I wear a shield at work because it's just better than a mask. And I know everybody's gonna have opinions and everything, but like my students can see my mouth when I talk. I feel like it's just easier to breathe and work all day. And I know it's like, you know, there's so many things out there, like healthcare workers wear masks all the time, or, you know, like just suck it up. But it's my choice, and it's what I've chosen to do. I wear a mask, you know, when I'm out in public, but here at school, I typically wear a shield, and I'm not the only one. So that's enough on that. Yeah, so this week we are, does anybody out there do HMH? That's all I gotta say. I feel like HMH feels super drowning and overwhelming because there's a lot to cover, and sometimes I just don't even know where to begin. I have a really awesome team who, like, we sit down and we plan things out, but it's just like once you give it to your children, your students, things go so differently. So all the plans in the world don't matter once you pass it out and you start covering concepts and you realize, you know, your kids are not grasping or not at the pace of HMH or, you know, XYZ. But I know that's all part of teaching, and I know that, you know, things like that get easier, and I'm just, you know, I'm starting year 3, so I'm still figuring it out as well. So yeah, a couple things. I am so obsessed with my students and my class this year. I can't say it enough. I feel like people have told me before, like, year 3, you really, you know, like, you get it. You get in a little routine. You understand more. And I feel that this year. I have a really great group of kids, and they just are so excited to see me every day. Well, I mean, all kids are, but like, they're just the sweetest. I don't know. I guess because, you know, since that long March, that long spring break, that endless spring break, I feel like it was good to see kids and good to see my students all over again. I actually had a student come this morning. She's a 4th grader. She was my first year. She was like, I haven't had a good teacher since you. And I was like, yes, you have, but thank you. But she was like, no, nobody's as fun as you. And that just makes your heart feel so good when you hear things like that, especially from like your previous students. It's the sweetest. So I love 2nd grade. I can go on and on about 2nd grade, how it's amazing. But I just feel like it's such a great age developmentally for students or kids. And they're just the cutest and they're the sweetest. And I just love it so much. So yeah, I'll take you along my day. I don't really know what I'm doing today. No, I know what I'm doing. But like, as far as things that I can vlog, we're actually doing a end of the year 1st grade test to start this year off with these 2nd graders now. So, you know, that's not anything that'll be of content. Yeah, so I'll check in with you later. So really quickly on HMH that we use, you know, if you're a Texas teacher and you teach English language arts, you know what I'm talking about. Honestly, there's probably some in other states as well, something similar. Anyway, so HMH interreading is what we do at my district. And so we went on Teacher by Teacher because all of the stuff, you know, is extremely boring, and you want to keep it fun for students and keep it at their like reading level. And so what we found was, I thought her name, yes. So Jessie Olmstead, and she has this really great bundle on TPT, and it has your, I believe these are the spelling words. They have vocabulary words, and she puts, this is the story we're doing this week, Picture Day Perfection, and we are on week 3 of module 1. She puts all of that at the end, your I can statements, at the bottom, These are the high frequency words. I wish that she put it right here, high frequency words, and here spelling words, but it's okay. Can't get too picky. I could just create something myself if I wanted to. Actually, I'm not that gifted. So yeah, Violet the Pilot is another reading that goes with it this week. She has essential questions, she has anchor charts, all kinds of really fun things that I actually need to put up right now. This is for the language arts part. Yeah, some more language arts. That is what we're doing this week on HMH, the endless story of HMH. I feel like one day it'll be condensed. One day I'll figure it out. One day I'll be able to, you know, teach it and not feel so overwhelmed by the amount of content that they give you per week. But for now, I am just rolling through. Hello guys. So it is now 4:35 and I am exhausted. Today was a very long day, but felt fast. Now that I'm thinking about it, we got so much done, but it really did feel super fast. So, and long, I don't know, weird times. So I just wanted to do a little check-in. Today we did s'mores, and I didn't even talk about that this morning because I honestly forgot until my team started coming up and giving me the things for s'mores. And anyway, it was really fun. So yeah, so they had this really fun little sheet. Actually, it's not fun. It actually looks very boring, but it was fun for them. And we did the s'mores right before recess. We wheeled them out in a cart, let them sit outside until about 2:30, and we had an end of the day kind of treat, and they really enjoyed it, as you would expect, right? And it was just really fun. It's fun to see your students doing things that they really enjoy, and just be happy, they're so happy and they're so excited, and it's cute to see their faces, and making all those connections to oh, this summer we went camping, and this reminds me of my backyard, and we did this over the summer, and it's just so cute to see them that happy and that excited about actual work and things that they're doing. So yeah, other than that, I'm just so exhausted mentally. This year has been a stressful start, as it has been for so many people, and I just have to calm myself throughout the day and calm my mind and help it stop a little bit, because I am reaching really high stress levels and I just feel it in my body. So I'm trying to alter the things that I'm eating throughout the day, get some brain food and higher protein, just to kind of change it up, because this year has been so tiring so far. And I know that it's for everybody. I know that it's a lot of different things that we don't normally have to deal with, Google Classroom and in-class students. That is hard to juggle, and it's a lot. I just think about it, and I'm I don't even know, there are not enough hours in the day whatsoever. I completely go to sleep thinking about work. I wake up thinking about work. I'm in the shower thinking about work. I'm making dinner thinking about work. And I just I stop and think, was it like this last year? I don't remember being so engulfed, but I'm sure I was. So I'm here every single day. I'm in my classroom, literally Saturdays and Sundays. This past weekend, I took a break and I did some things at home, but I still worked, and I did grades, and I worked on Google Classroom, and I got back to students, and I got back to parents, and all of those things are so time consuming that I don't think I ever sit back and think about my days or reflect on them. I'm just go. But I'm getting better. I'm trying to do better. I have been trying to go to bed at 10. It's not been working out that great the last couple of days, but I really do try. And yeah, if you have any tips on how to manage stress as a teacher, please let me know. But I know that all the rules have gone out the window because of COVID, and virtual teaching and social distance teaching and whatever your district has chosen to do. I know it's just wild and crazy, but Anyway, I wanted to check in. I really hope I can make this vlog longer and then I can like stay on top of it all week. And I think it'd be really cool to reflect on the things that I did. Also, something I'm kind of playing with is classroom jobs. I don't know. I've never done classroom jobs. I don't know that I can stick with it and do it. But I don't know. This year feels like these kids need some jobs. I'm looking at my classroom and it's actually such a mess. And I'm embarrassed. So last year, our rotations, okay, let me reverse. And at my district, we go to specials or rotations every single day. So like my kids today had music and computer, and tomorrow they'll have PE and something else. And then they have library and they have art, and like every single day they're going somewhere. So that time is my planning time. So I get an hour in the morning. Well, last year and my first year here, we got our rotation planning specials time. That was at the end of the day. So my day felt really, really like quick and it was awesome. This year they're in the morning. It's really nice to have that hour to myself or with my team and just like come up with things and collaborate or complete things. But it makes the day feel super long, and I miss having that afternoon time. But so yeah, so with that being said, during rotations and specials is when our custodians come in and clean, and so ours is in the morning. So right now my classroom is such a mess and it won't be cleaned again until the morning. So I think I need classroom jobs because these kiddos are like, I just need to hold them more accountable for their mess, because I'm looking at like pencils and I'm looking at papers that were supposed to go home and they're just everywhere in the classroom. And I'm like, y'all, this is bad. So anyway, honestly, this vlog has turned into just me rambling and I need to do more like in-class things, but I'll get there. I'm just like, this is such like a venting moment and I don't even know who will watch it, but just, you know, I'm doing this because I want to document my year and see how I was feeling. Hopefully at the end of the year, I will be like, man, I can't believe I used to be so stressed out. Hopefully my stress levels will diminish, we'll hope. So tonight I'm gonna go home. There's this one thing from Maylene Call on Instagram, Mrs. Call's Campers, I believe she is. I love her, I'm obsessed with her. And she actually has this Kiss Your Brain little, like, not clip art, I don't know, like a little drawing that she did. And I actually have one of them on my face, my Apple Watch face. And I just think that brain, like with little lips, it's the most adorable thing I've seen in my life. And I really, really, really want to get that cut out, laminated, make a couple, and just kind of like, you know, ooh, good job, kiss your brain. Like, oh, everybody's, you know, like brain kisses. I think it's so cute. So I just love the idea. So I'm going to go home and hopefully print one out, cut them, laminate them. And I'm also toying with the idea of doing a mirror. One, so I can take selfies, but two, so that I can, I really want it to be like an affirmation wall. I have some kiddos, like, I just realized kids need so much confidence, like a boost throughout the day. And I just want them to look at themselves, look at the words on the side, and just know that they're awesome, know that they're perfect, know that they are hard workers, and know that they are, you know, smart, and they're, you know, all the words that are they're great people. And so I just really want one of those. I haven't quite done it all. Like, I'll need a mirror, probably a command hook, or just something to hang it. I'll need to get some of those words of affirmation printed out, definitely laminated and cut out, and then just get that set up, find a space in the room. And anyway, it's something I've seen multiple teachers do and like teacher friends do. So I just want to add it to my classroom. I've decided to add to my theme and not make a new one, even though I really want a new one. You put so much into it and like, you just like what you've created and then you don't want to change it and you just want to add to it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll check in probably in the morning. Bye guys.